Hi everyone. Okay, so I have finally finished my assessment for uni. So I've got one more due for the 23rd, oh no, sorry, for the 16th of January. So I've got a wee few days off over Christmas, which is good. So I thought, yeah, time for some crafting. So we're going to do part 5 of the journal series. So we've done quite a lot so far. So all I've done off camera is pulled out the rest of the stuff that I want to go inside the journal. So just some printables. These are Artymaze, and all I've done is mounted them onto some card and inked them up with the Vintage Photo Distress Oxide, and used my stencil to give them some pattern to match them in. So I've got some few wee postcarded designs, and these are, I can't remember what seller I bought these from. These were from Etsy as well, the library cards. Just a little envelope that I made, some tags that were sent to me, some little cards that I made, a little hunky-dory card, or Kanban, is it? Kanban, I can never remember. Just another wee card I made, this one that was sent to me. So I've got some bits and pieces, some of Lorna from Tailor Made Journals ephemera, a little envelope, some paper, and Anna from Laceboutique1, her little folder. So this is all the bits and pieces I'm going to put in. And I've also got this, which I want to glue onto one of the pages because it's nice with the writing paper on it, and that one. And these little ones here I want to glue onto the paper as well. I'm sure these were from Tailor Made Journals as well. So I want to do that, but let's have a look, because I think we'll start from the back. Now, the last video that I done cut off, it was my daughter video called me, and I was in the middle of making this. So it is the large ticket. Excuse me, this is Artymaze, and I've made it into a belly band. You've seen me adding on the lace, I think. I'm not sure if that bit got cut off. And then I've just put this little booklet inside here. So let's have a wee look at the back pages. Let's go right to the back. So we need something, I think, some kind of pocket here in the back, because these pages are quite plain, but we are getting there, definitely getting there. So first thing I'm going to do is quickly add a pocket onto here. I'm going to do it relatively quickly. I'm going to use the Parisian pad from Crafter's Companion. This is the signature collection, the Parisian collection, and I like it because it's got some lilacs in it. See, that's really pretty. That's really nice actually. That matches kind of with the doily. Some beautiful images in this pad. Yeah, I think we'll go with this one. So this is a 6x6 pad. So I'm going to grab a sheet. In fact, this one might do. I've got a scrap here. Yep, I've got a scrap of card here. Let's just measure out the pocket. And again, I don't want to put it too far in, or else the page won't close. To leave just a tiny space. I'm just going to grab my pencil and give it a wee mark there. Let's take that out of the way just now. So, how is everybody doing? Are we all excited for Christmas? I can't believe it's here already. Do you not think this has been like the quickest December in history? It just seems to have flew in. I don't know if it's because I've been doing so much work for uni that I haven't realised how quickly December's been going, but it just seems to have disappeared. Anyway, I'm not complaining. So it was my granddaughter Ellison's birthday on the 17th. She was 8, and that was good. It was actually like Christmas with our presents and stuff, but she was so excited. It was lovely. So let's just pop that on there. Now I am going to do the draw for the Clever Fox planner either tonight or tomorrow. I'll try and do it tonight. I will try and do it tonight because my son's here, and I will grab his phone and do the random comment picker. So I'll do that tonight, and I've got some Christmas cards and things that I want to show as well. But let's see, let's do this first. So I've got this wee pocket here. I've got a wee bird cage cut out. Maybe. Let's grab a stencil first of all and just add on some, a wee bit of stencil, and just random, just to kind of match it all in. We can have, let's go to here. That's nice, the big rose, isn't that pretty? I'll actually need to order more of these stickers because they're amazing, and I've used them on absolutely everything. So let's just pop that down there. Snip off the wee bit, and then I think we'll have the bird cage. Yeah, I think that looks quite pretty. So a wee bit of glue. This is just a die cut that I had my stash. I do have this die, but I'd already cut it out in black for another project and hadn't used it. So it was in my journal stash, so I thought it would look quite nice in here. So just a wee bit of glue. Didn't need too much because these are quite thin, so it doesn't take much to hold it down. Okay, let's pop this down here. That's quite pretty. And then let's take the outside, pull it in. Seriously need to clean this desk. It is so covered in ink. Every time I do it with baby wipes, I'm like, wow, because it's a dark surface, I didn't realise how much ink's all over it. But it does need cleaned again. My hands are covered in ink, and ugh, it's fun, isn't it? It's all good fun. Okay, so let's see. Does that need something else? We'll have a look. Let's pop it into the book. Let's just add our glue up the edges. So just along the three corners, leaving the top open, so we've got our pocket. And sort of centering it. Here, that actually looks nice because it's close to the back, because it's got the pom-pom trimmed in the bottom, so that's quite cool. That was unintentional, but it looks cool. And then I'm going to add a little bit of colour to this white page and a tiny wee bit of stenciling just across it there, and that's fine. So I quite like that. That actually looks not bad. I still need something. I think it's because it's in two. It's only got two. So it needs something else. What else have we got here? A butterfly maybe. Yeah. A wee butterfly. A wee pink one, I think. Pink and black, visible black on birdcage. So I'll go with this one. Just reinforce it with some glue. And we'll pop that on the edge of the birdcage. There, that looks better. It just didn't seem, it still doesn't seem it actually. It needs another butterfly. Then here, I'm obsessed with stuff looking, you know, getting the composition right. It needs to look right, or it just doesn't, something doesn't settle with it. So what do you think about that? I think it needs a couple of gems. Let me just grab some. Just grab these ones because these are the wee lilac ones. I'm going to put 3 here. So really, decorating your pocket's like decorating a card. You want to get the composition right, and I'm not going to put that there because that won't close. So I'll put them another 3 here. When it looks right to you, it is right. As I say, there is never any rights and wrongs in crafting. It is absolutely the way you like it. So that's that wee pocket. So we'll let that dry for a wee second before we decide what we're going to put in it. I'm going to take my watch off because it's banging on the desk and annoying me. So look at that one there. We will put, what did I do with the wee, there they are. I'll put this one up here. I love these wee advertising. They're supposed to be like the wee vintage seed packets. They're gorgeous. So we'll pop this here. And we'll ink it in. That's what I call it. I call it inking it in just because it's, if you ink round it, it makes it look like it's part of the page. A lot more anyway. Okay, so that one can go there, but it needs a wee tiny bit more glue. Okay, that can go there. What about this? This needs something, and I think what I'm going to do is have a fold up pocket here. Yeah, we will have, we'll put a nice sticker here. And I'm not, I mean, the flowers that I'm using, they're yellows and reds and blues, and I know we've got the purple fabric and stuff, but nature is all different colours. So when I'm doing it, I just put the colours of the flowers in because I just think it looks nice. Okay, so then we want to have a wee flip up here. Now usually I do it with some coffee dyed paper, but we could do it with the Parisian paper. Let's have a wee look, see. This one. So what we want is a little flip up, but to leave it open so that we've got a pocket. So I'm just going to, this is 6 by 6. I'm just folding it on the diagonal like that. I'll take that out of the way just now and burnish it. Okay, put that out of the way. So it's going to be a bit too wide, so let's just cut it down slightly. So we'll take it to 5.5 by 5.5. Okay. What happened? Did I cut the same side twice? 5.5. Not right. I don't know. But we've got the. Actually, I'm just going to, I don't know how I've done that. I should have actually cut it down to size before I trimmed it, obviously, and that's why it's went wrong, but it's alright. It takes it down to about 5 by 5, which is fine. So, another wee happy accident. Let's see. I'll have it on that side. So we're going to have it like that, so that it opens up. Well, that's actually a better size because it's not overlapping, and you can write on it, and we're going to make it into a wee pocket behind it. So let's just quickly give it a quick decorate. Oops, let's just lightly give it a little bit of colour on the inside. I'm not pressing hard here, I'm just literally kissing it over the paper and then taking my stencil and pressing it a wee bit harder. So you still be able to write over that. And cut the edges. I feel like, excuse me, like I've got a frog in my throat. It's driving me nuts. Okay. That's cool. So that's going to go that way. I don't want to put too much bulk on it because you have to write on it, so it needs to be flat. So let's just grab a stamp. This one here. Stamping block, anybody? It's a small one, I don't know if that'll even fit on there. Nearly, just a bit. Then we will grab, let's go for blackcurrant jam. This is just a hunky dory prism ink pads. Make sure I've got enough ink on there. So if it's going that way on my page, I need to stamp it up here. Like that. It's pretty cute. And what else does it need? It needs something here, but I don't want to put anything bulky on. What do you think, guys? 2 seconds. Okay, so I've decided just to do another little bit of stamping to keep it flat. So I've got this stamp set, Craft Sensations, all the wee birds and things like that on it. And I think I'm going to put the bee, the bumblebee, and we'll stamp that in vintage sepia. We'll go with a bee there and another one here as if they're buzzing round about the plant. That looks cool. A couple of wee bees. And then we'll just grab another couple of flower stamps. And we'll go in with some other colours. We'll have, what will we have? Cinnamon swirl, why not? You see, a lot of people I watch, I think, are so organised. I just seem to think that'll do it, that'll do it, that'll do it. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but it's just a bit of paper. If it went wrong, then we can do it again. So we'll put a couple of those in there, and then the yellow, take this one off, we'll go the smaller one, and this is canary yellow. Oops. I'll go for one there, just so it overlap it. So it looks a bit like a meadowy scene. Oops. Kind of. With the bees in the centre. There we go, that'll do. Okay. Let me just pop these back on here so I don't lose them. Take some of the ink off because there's still loads of ink on there. Put that back on there and I'll pop them away in a wee while. Okay, so that looks pretty cool, I think. I'm going to define the edge a wee bit more. That's better. So let's pop it in the book. So let's add some colour to this page, and we'll go for a different stencil this time. We'll just go for this one and just add a wee bit of colour to the page. Doesn't need a lot, just a wee bit. And then I'm going to glue down my two. Let me see which side it is. This one, because I want to leave the top open as a little pocket. And then this can go here. And then it can flip open and you've got some extra journaling space. And behind it we're going to slip some tags. That needs a wee bit extra glue on there to stick. Let me just close it over and press it down. Okay, so we'll go back to this pocket and let's see what we can put inside it. So what I've done is, this is Anna's book. Now you can, the other one I made of this before, I had backed it onto card and stuff and put a little pad in the inside, but this time I have just inked it up and stenciled it and made it into a little journaling spot, because this book is getting pretty fat, so I didn't want to add too much bulk. Then we can add, let's see, I have this envelope, which is just a little envelope that I think Deborah Holford sent me, and the writing paper, and I've just stenciled it. So that's another little journaling spot. Nicely, I like these envelopes, adding them in because they're nice for keeping special memories in. So that can go in there as well. And we'll add in a card. Let's see. We'll add in one of these cards as well, because I always like putting things in threes. So that looks nice. That isn't wanting to stick. Let me just hold that for a second. Make sure it sticks. That turned out quite nice actually, it's quite colourful. So let's see what else we have. So I'm going to leave that for journaling. I'm going to leave that in case the person wants to gesso over it, or you know, make it their own. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to leave that side for gessoing, and I'm going to add this onto that side just for some extra journaling space. I don't know if you guys can hear it in the background. I've got my window open because it's really warm in here, but it's absolutely pouring rain outside. So let's put that over there for some extra space. Just ink it in. There we go. That looks cute. We could add, if we got just a little stamp. Put these pansy stamps here. I'm going to add these just along the bottom to add a little bit of colour in. And I'm going to go with blue because the blue is in the teacup. This one is Blue Lagoon. And let's just add that. Yeah, that's cute. Okay. I'm also going to grab a little yellow pen and just add a wee bit of colour into them. It doesn't look right. You could watercolour it or whatever you wanted, but just for quickness I'm using the Artymaze brushes. There we go, that's better. I'm happier with that now. Okay, I'm getting a wee bit of guddle here, so I'm going to clear this up and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm thinking that looks a bit plain, so I'm wanting to add a little bit of lace down this side of this page. So I'm going to cut it slightly larger, slightly longer than the actual flip page, and take my glue, and I just want to add a little bit because this is quite thin, this lace, so it doesn't need a lot at all. Down there, a wee stray bit of paper, and add that down here just for a wee bit of interest and a wee bit of colour. I think it would look nice. Like that. That look nice? That's a wee bit too long on the end there. Let's pop a piece of acetate against there. Yeah, that looks better. It just needed something to make sure it's a wee bit straighter. Something to add a wee bit of colour on there. Let's go back to this, oops, pocket and add some stuff in now that it's dry. So we can have this wee card, can go in there, and we'll put in, this is one of Lorna's from Tailor Made Journals, one of her pages, that can go in there, and the little, in fact I'll have something flatter, just a little envelope that I made from coffee dyed paper, so that can go in there. Okay, so let's see what else. Keep that for journaling, keep this page for journaling. Just add a little bit of stenciling, just to put a wee bit of interest. Then we've got a vellum, which you can add photographs and things onto. Something's wet. We've got our envelope, we have our glassine bag. I think I'll add one of the little, here, yep, one of the little seed packets. I didn't want to decorate every single page, but if something looks as if it's got something missing, then definitely. Let's add that on there and ink it in. Okay. A bit of stenciling on the glassine bag. Okay, what I'm going to do here is clip in might be too heavy for there. Clip in a little one smaller one? Yeah, this one can get clipped in here. A little journaling card. Let's take a paper clip. I'm using these sort of bronze coloured paper clips. So that's fine. And on this page, I'm going to add in my big sheet of writing paper. I think it quite matches the lines on that side. Let's just put a wee bit more ink on there and ink it in. It just takes away any white edges of the paper as well. Okay, so that can go there. Here, put the creasing in the paper. We need, because in these pages we didn't really have, in fact I'm going to leave that one for journaling. I'm just going to highlight the crease, make a feature of it. We will put a little sticker here. And I don't ink them in because they look blended in because they're vellum stickers, so they look fine. This one we will do a little punching on the corner here, and here, just to give it a little bit of interest. Then we've got our bag, so I want to put a nice piece of fabric down. Let's see what we've got in here. Actually, I think a piece of crochet would go nice, a wider piece. Let's cut this open. So I want a piece of this one. Gosh, this is long. Look at this. I bought this from AliExpress a while back. Is that all the same one? Oh, it is. It is. Right. So let's take a piece of this like that. I'm going to add some glue down this edge, and it's got a nice scallop on it, so I'm going to leave the scallop hanging over the edge of the bag and just press that down there. It needs a wee bit more glue in the corner just to hold it down a wee bit more firmer. Okay, well look, I've got chills sticking in my glue. Take them off because we can use them somewhere. That's quite cool, and it needs something, it needs stamping, I think. Yeah, I've got this big long stamp. This was from In Love Arts. It's really beautiful actually, but I don't know where my large stamping block is. I've got this one, this I'll need to do. Let's pop this on there, and I will use this one, which is always artichoke, stamping up. Let's ink that up. Pop in this card behind the bag just to give it something to stamp onto. And let's stamp this down here. Hi, Flo. Like that. There we go. That's better. That's pretty. Okay, just give it a wee bit of interest. And then on this side of the bag, I will do a little bit of stenciling. If I can find the stencil that I want. There it is. I've got this larger stencil, and we'll do that right up the back of the bag. Put in a couple of wee butterflies. And stenciling the big flower right down the edge. And this one. Because you can still write over this with a black pen, so there we go. Let's take that out there. Okay, and let's put something inside the bag. I like to try and put something in as I'm going along. Sometimes I don't, sometimes at the end I'll go back and put the stuff in, but we'll pop in this postcard in here. I'll just leave that in there just now. We'll leave this page as is for journaling. Yeah, because it's got that on the back. I'm just going to add in a butterfly, and I'm going to use the artichoke to match this stamp on this side and add in a butterfly. That's a good thing about stencils. If you miss a bit, you just cover it back up. There we go, that's better. I like that a bit better. And another one here, smaller one. There we go. Okay, so leave that page for journaling. We have an easy folding on that side. I'm going to highlight the crease on that side. So I'm trying to be really mindful of leaving enough space for journaling, which there is, and there's lots of extra bits as well, so plenty of space for journaling. Add that in there and just ink it in. Okay, so we've got the other side of the bag. We must be getting to there, kind of where we left off. How are we doing for time, guys? Okay, you can see why it takes so long to make a journal. There is so much that needs to be done in it. This bag, okay, so I'm aware of the time and stuff, so what I'm going to do, instead of doing more and more and more of the same, oops, on the pages, I am going to show you basically just a couple of things that I do at the end. So this is just you see me make this on the channel. Actually, I was going to use it as a journal cover, but because the book has pages that you're going to have to use a board, a writing board with. So for example, that one's got something underneath it, so to write on that one you're going to have to use a board to make it flat. So what I'm going to do, so all this is an A4 sheet card, and I covered it with this sticky paper. So it's just a piece of card with some paper stuck onto it and some stenciling stuff on the front, and I'm just going to stick it together lots of glue, make sure it sticks, stick that together, and that is going to be my writing board, which I will put in the book, and it'll sit in the back like that, so that you've always got your writing board. I'm going to make some, we have our 5 fabric tabs that we've done, so I'm going to make some ball pins for those. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's zoom in a wee bit for this. And I've got 2 little charms. I've got a bird one and a heart one. Look at my hands with the ink. And I have this bead collection. So I'm just going to use the ball pins. And on this one I'm going to take a green. Then a little, in fact, we'll take 2 green. 2 green, a little charm, and then 2 green. It's like a sort of baby green. And then I'll close it up, I'll put them all on together, it's quicker. And then the next one I will take just the next one I'm going to take to this lilac colour, then a sort of cream one and 2 the lilac. So it's an odd number, I've got our 5 just because it looks better on that one. So we've got that one and that one. This one we'll just do some peach, 2 peach, a green and 2 peach. Okay, so we've got that one. Almost done. This one will have 2 pink, a little bird charm and 2 pink. And then the last one we will go for this pink. We'll mix this one up a bit, we'll go for a peach and then we'll go for 2 green. Why not? Okay. Like that. Okay. Make sure I shut this because man on me, they will go everywhere. Let's bring it back in. Fabric tab. So I'm going to, so because I've got 2 with charms in, I'm going to do one with beads first of all. Now I always go in from the front side, it just seems to make it dangle better, I don't know why. Oh, this is quite tough, this, because it's got the glue in it. It's hard to grasp it, let's see if I can get this through. There we go. And then just close it up. And then pull it down. There, you see what I mean? It dangles better because I went in from the back. So I've got that one, and then the second one we'll do the little bird. That one's easier. I think that one I was going right through the glue. That dangles that way. The third one we'll go just with a bead one, and from this side like that, and then the fourth one will have the next charm one. Okay, pull it down, and then the last one Oh, do tell me I've missed one. Oh no, I've not. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I thought I'd missed one there. And then the last one will go in with just the bead one as well. Okay. There we go. So then, I don't know how well you can see that, but we've got our little dangles on the edge of our fabric tags, which look really pretty. So I will continue to go through this and put in the rest of my tabs, not my tabs, my bits and pieces here. This is just, there's not much left to go anyway, but this is the rest of the stuff that I want to add in. I'll maybe add in some more bits of fabric and things, and then what I'll do is I will do a final flip through of the book, but you can see how fat it is already. So yeah, it's looking pretty cool. So thank you so much for sticking with me, guys, for these 5 parts. I've enjoyed it. I love doing these journals and things, but it's been great being able to share it with you. So let me know what you think. Talk to me in the comments, and as I say, I will finish it and then come back and do a total flip through and let you see it finished. So thank you so much for watching. Hit me a thumbs up. Bye bye.